welcome to Crafting by the Falls. My name is Natalie. I want to say thank you so much for coming and spending your time with me. You know, I truly appreciate it. So today I have a review of 2 Joy Sunday kits that I purchased myself. So I'm looking forward to doing the review and seeing these kits. I think they're beautiful, and we will be going to the map. We have several locations that we need to add to the map. So with that being said, my pins are starting to run low, so I might have to do some Temu shopping and getting some pins, but I'm sure I will add to the order. Speaking of which, I do have a Facebook group. It is Crafting by the Falls with Natalie. It is a private group, and there's a bunch of wonderful women over there. We are currently working on summer, but you don't have to be working on any of the seasonal stuff. You can just do whatever you would like, but it's a great platform for me to see what you're working on, because I always love to see what other people are working on, the completions, and of course it just helps enable me to do a little bit more shopping. So come on over, join the Facebook group, Crafting by the Falls with Natalie. It is private, so just whoever is accepted into the group, that's all you will see. The other thing is I'm getting close to hitting my goal of 1,000 subscribers, and I can't wait until it happens. I'm excited because 1, I'll hit my goal, but 2, I want to celebrate by doing a giveaway. So if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscription button, and of course you'll be always notified whenever I post a video. And yeah, and of course, if you always enjoy the content, please don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Just lets me know that you're enjoying what I'm bringing to you. Wow, I had a lot to say today, didn't I? So I am going to pause. We're going to bring out the map. And of course, after we're done the map, we are going to do the review. So here's the map. I'm pretty excited today. We have 5 new locations to add to the map. So I thought, you know what? Today, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Usually, I always put a red pin in, but I do have this box of pins. So I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to use the white ones today, and that way we see the places that we add. If this is your first time seeing this and you're wondering what's this about, I've asked if you would like me to add a pin on the map for you. Just tell me where you're from, and I would love to add you. I just think it's so incredible to see where everybody's from. So the first one we're going to do is going to be Elkhorn, Nebraska. And they said they're only minutes from Omaha. So here we go. We got Nebraska here. Omaha is marked on the map. So I'm going to put a white pin. See, that's kind of cool. I think I like this idea. The next place we're going to do is Arizona. They didn't say exactly where, so I'm just going to put it in the middle of Arizona. Now, the next one we need to add, oh, and this one I might have troubles. I'm going to have to put my cheaters on because we're going over to Europe. And these countries are so small. We're going to do West Turkey. So here's Turkey here. And so I'm going to put you to the west. Actually, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be for the country size. So we have Turkey. The next one we have is Rhode Island. And that's Providence. So that's Rhode Island. So I'm going to put the pin right there. Come on, there we go. And the last place, you ready? Drum roll. We are going to go to, I hope I pronounce it right, Quito, Ecuador. So, here's Ecuador and here's Quito. So I am going to put the pin right there. So there are, I like that. I like how we're seeing where the new people are from. So welcome. And yeah, if you haven't told me yet where you're from, please let me know in the description box. And it just keeps on growing and I love it. So thank you so much. So I'm going to pause the camera now and we will move on to the review. So we have two kits here. Of course, I'm going to set this one aside and we are going to start with this one. And I forgot to mention that next video, I mentioned that we are working on seasonal stuff. Right at this moment, I have 4 completed cross stitches. One, and then I have 2 more that I am trying to complete for the summer stitch along. So the one I'm just got to do the back stitch and then I got to work on the other kit. So September 22nd, the fall stitch along will be starting, and we'll be getting into one of my favorite seasons. So enough about that. We got to check this out. This is, of course, you know I like Joy Sunday, and always on the back of the bag we have the instructions, if you've never done cross stitch before, how to wash it and care for it. So there's the empty bag. You ready for this one? I seen this one and I thought this is very different and I think it'd be really neat to work on. And here we go. This one is called Small Stamp Collection. And I thought what is so neat about that is that, you know, you can just work on one little area at a time. But it's really cool, the pictures on the stamps. So this is a 14 count and it does measure 30 by 41 centimeters. So I'm going to set this aside and we'll take a look at the chart. I'm going to set this down for a second. So it is 4 pages long. I'm going to set that over here because we don't need to see the chart. So it is 123 stitches wide by 182 stitches high. And we have a total of 26 colors and we have 6 backstitch colors. So of course this top chart is going to match our chart, and these symbols down below are going to match our canvas. Now just give me 1 second here. Come here, Tina. My dog. Very, she don't like being away from her mama. So I'm up in the craft room, and of course she has to come and join me. A lot of separation anxiety. Anyways, here is the canvas. I'm gonna see if, there we go. We can get it all in frame, and the printing is amazing. You can see that all around the edges it is serged, but I'm gonna bring this up so you can see how well the printing is. And see what I mean by how small? So you could probably get that done in no time. Just work on one a bit, and you can see how large the symbols are. So I have to say, I am so impressed with the new printing that they're doing. Absolutely no hesitation of the symbols. So we have my favorite floss cards. Again, there's 26 colors. There's our 2 standard needles. Ooh, look at that yellow. So let's wrap this up. Oh yeah, look at the colors. Gotta love that. Very nice. Before I forget, there will be a lot of backstitch in this. We had 6 colors that we got to do the backstitch, but you can see that there's going to be writing and outlining and adding little details, but that's what makes them so nice, and it's fun to watch the picture pop. So I am going to pause, and I'm going to bring out our next kit. So here is our next kit. And I just want to say, make sure you stay to the end, because I have a question that I want to ask, and I would appreciate your feedback. I want to know. So, standard. Always comes in these great bags. I think it's great for shipping, and they stay protected. And so this one's called Charming Countryside, and I just thought it was really cute. I love it. This is 14 count, and it is 36 by 44 centimeters. And if we take a look, there is going to be quite a bit of backstitch, but as I always say, it just makes the picture so detailed. I love backstitching. It is a lot of work, but when you see the picture come alive, it's beautiful. So this one, quite interesting. The last kit, the chart was a thicker paper. This one, it's a bit thinner. So it is 4 pages long, and I'll just give you a little sneak peek, but there's the back stitch. So with this kit, it has 22 colors. Ooh, we have 4 French knots. Wow, we got a lot of stitches. So if you're new to cross stitch, I think once you get going and you know how to do it, I think this might be the kit for you. 2, 4, 6, 8 half stitches. And 2, 4, 6, 8 back stitch colors. So on, let me just check. Nope, nothing on the back. So these are the only symbols we have, and this won't match the chart. Will not match the canvas. Just the one set there. So let's look at the canvas. Oh, Joy Sunday, you're the best. Their printing is amazing. So can we get it all in? There we go. Edges are all serged, and we have the symbols running around the edge here. I'm going to bring it up to the camera and you will see the printing. So I'm just gonna, so that's gonna be all half stitches in there. All this green, the darker green. So it is gonna be a partial because anywhere there's white, we will not be stitching. But let me bring up this area right here so you can see how well the symbols are printed. Really nice. A lot of, doesn't look confetti at all. A lot of block stitching. So that's nice. And once again, my favorite floss cards. Why are they my favorite? Because I just love how they have the color that looks similar to the thread. It also gives you the DMC code, and I always like that for cross-referencing. So there's a nice yellow again. So not too many colors. And there's our 2 standard needles. So I'm gonna there we go. So I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna bring out both kits. And of course, I have the question to ask you. So there are the 2 kits that we reviewed today. What did you think? Which one is your favorite? Let me know. I like them both. Anyways, as always, I thank you for watching these videos. But the question I have is, I've been wondering if you would enjoy this. And the reason why I'm asking is, it is going to take some time, and I don't mind doing it, but if it's something you don't want to watch, I understand, but okay. Just spill the beans, Natalie. I've been wanting to do a video. As you know, I always enjoy pulling out the map and seeing where everybody's from. And I know not everybody has made it to Niagara Falls, or may not ever be able to make it to Niagara Falls. Would you be interested in me doing a video? And I was thinking of driving along the parkway, and the parkway is a really nice, beautiful drive along the river that brings us from Lake Ontario and to Lake Erie, which there's 5 Great Lakes, so it's connecting the 2 lakes together. But the water from Lake Erie runs down the river over the falls and goes into Lake Ontario. So a lot of neat things around here to see. So I was just wondering if that is something you would like me to do. So let me know. And if enough people want to see it, then maybe next weekend I will go out and start videoing and getting that video together. Okay, so that's it for me today. As always, you know, I appreciate you so much for coming back. If you're new, please don't forget to hit the subscription button and hit the like button and tell me what you thought of these kits. Tell me about the video, or you just want to say hello. Okay, that's it. So you take care and bye for now.